Yo, nice to have you back on the channel. I hope you're doing great. Ableton, easy to learn on some point. And then you do great sound design. But there's a point where you need something between sound design and mixing that makes most of the time in hypnotic techno really a big difference. It's just like psychoacoustic games. And today I show you a device that really helps with that. Creating hypnotic techno often involves crafting layers that morph with each other without killing the mix. Ableton's Autopan completely helps with that problem and can play a particular role achieving this quality. By adding movement, depth into your mix, you kind of get the psychoacoustic going on and getting more space in the mix, so you don't need another element and can stay really minimalistic with your music. And I will show you this now in Ableton. So in Ableton, we have this little thing going on. Okay, and we will focus on these three things. So for percussion, first of all, I got like an audio loop here and put me the mic on the side. What I'm doing here now is when we solo this, I'm getting maybe a loop here going on. Without. It is quite full in the mix with all this reverb, but I like it kind of. I choose that sample because of that, right? And then what I'm doing, giving just a half of the amount and then play with the shape here. So I give him like a shape, phase it a little bit weird. You can hear you change the mix kind of where the element is. And then also make it snappier with this, like you play with the waveforms here. And then just play with the phase around. More front in the mix, or more in the back. And that's a huge trick to use when you have a full mix, because like in the full mix, now it's right in the back, let's bring it to the front. So in this case we have like a 16 element, so I put it on the rate 16. So you just sync it. That's you also can not sync it, of course, and go in hard and in the heads. But yeah, sync it on your BPM and then find like a cool rhythm that you like. I mean, you can even play with like off beats here. And it feels like an accent. Just get some accent notes, but in my case I want it on 16. So that's the first thing. Then for backgrounds, so we have this drone thingy here, and what I do here without, it's like this, and here you put the phase on 0 and play with the amount. Then like full power is too much because then you're losing it, so you just a little bit of the amount, and then slow rates. So I prefer 8 shape. I do nothing here right now. I want like a smooth sound, and the only thing that does now is like it gives a little bit of movement into that element. See it like a slink filter that I normally use for these things. It's just giving a movement, or the phaser. But like without giving character. Like sometimes you think, oh, okay, I want to make more stereo image into this element, and then you put a phaser on it. But of course, then you also get always the effect of the phaser. So in this case, in Autopan, sometimes it's just better. And keep it a bit more neutral. And then you can still play with a little bit of the phase here. So just, you know, you hear it. And step 3 would be the tremolo effect. So in this case, we have this beautiful sequencer here. And he does that. So it just goes into this delay here in the back. Can make this off for a sec. It's just a sequence. And the Autopan, we just phase like a little bit and put the rate in a super high range. So you're getting just like overtone and it splits the stereo and then you play with the phase. Mono. Super stereo. With this you can go against the mix really easy. And then yeah, the thing is the rate is not like panning around. So it's like so fast that it starts oscillating because we are not synced. Something like this. Then with the delay. Without. In the frequency range where, and also like in the stereo image, this element now is where all the other stuff will be. When you go like this, you're really separating it. So that's really like mixing tricks here right now, but it's something that I would not use when I say I'm working as a mixing engineer right now. I have a client and I mix his stuff. This is something it's more like between creativity work and mixing work, but it makes a big difference. Like without, super flat, and then with. Big difference. And of course, what you can do in the end always is you can go and think about modulation. This stuff screams for like a soft modulation. Let's say we go with the depth like really soft. We go really slow. And then we map it on the rate. Give him a range where it's just in the area that we like. So the stuff is switching with the LFO. It's like the soft pitch modulation, or even a bit more tension. Really nice combination, these two guys together for creating hypnotic, loopy sequencer techno. A la Rose or something. If we put now a phaser on that, just in like a little solo, and then you play with this phase effect, make it like a lot of notches, super slow. Even let them blend. Check the center a bit more. Completely new element. And we even can put the phaser behind. Yeah, with this you get really subtle, interesting morphing soundscapes, and they all involve really heavy into mixing. So that's what I wanted to show. We're done. Like and subscribe, that helps me, and I wish you a fucking blessing week, and meet you soon. Peace.